Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguia. Un abrazo, carnal.
Greenwood Stock Trading wants to show you how to make money in the stock market. Be a successful investor and make money from anywhere in the world you choose to be. Travel more. Spend more time with friends and family. Or simply just enjoy the freedom to have fun. What are you waiting on? Join us today on your successful options trading journey.
All right, man. I got some intel on Jermall Charlo's next fight. Jermall. So I was had to redo this video because I got a phone call. But we back like cook crack, right? So I seen on Boxing Scene that they started to leak out that Jaime is considering an offer from the Charlo fight. So they don't really have much details on it, right? It says the zone is partnered with Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy or ESPN exclusive deal for the Munguia Zenobik fight. So he also has been made the mandatory for Zenobik, right? It says Showtime will televise Charlo Munguia live on the premium cable channel through the partnership with Al Haymond's Premier Box Championship. Would extend the offer to Munguia's handler for a fight that would take place June or July. I heard more June than July. I can tell you that. So it seemed like they would have two pay-per-views in June. Showtime. Tank is supposed to be coming back the 4th. So maybe more July-ish, but I heard they shooting for June. So 2 pay-per-views in June from PBC. Munguia is the number 1 challenger for Charlo's belt. They said he had to fight Adames to be the mandatory. They can bypass all of that. It's a voluntary. They can always make him a mandatory. So also Munguia is partnered with he's co-promoted by Golden Boy with Zafner Boxing. So that's a few things I can tell you real quick, but I gotta watch what I say. Let me tell you what more of what I can tell you about the deal. Oscar De La Hoya don't mind doing business with PBC, after the even after the lawsuit. But let's see what we kind of got here. I heard that the deal could be very close, could be announced pretty soon. So yeah, deal could be announced pretty soon. I heard as early as today. I heard they almost like they really, really close, but things happen, right? So obviously this is gonna be on the West Coast. So it's either gonna be in Vegas or LA is the rumor. Obviously they already told y'all that this would be on Showtime, so that's what it is. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna go ahead and say. That's what I'm gonna say. As far as that, I will say the zone will have a stake in this too. You just don't let a fighter that you put a lot into go away. So they're gonna have a stake in this too, bro. So yeah, they're very close to being done. To me, it's a good fight. I think I would favor Charlo slightly a bit. And I was just saying, like, I think that's Jermall they showing there too. You ain't even look at the script. I would just honestly say, bro, this is a good fight, and this would be a premier fight for Charlo before he leaves 160. I know everybody say Jaime ain't that good, need to step up and fight. Zenobik was risk. That's what I can tell you. So you gonna get paid a lot of money to lose a fight where people say, you lose a fight and a guy who having issues rumored to make making 168 pounds. 160 pounds, who's on the fringe of moving up in Charlo, or are you gonna fight this Kazakhstan killer? He probably can beat the Kazakhstan guy, but the money gonna be short. That's why Andrade got the hell up out of there. 5'11", 70 and 1/2 inch reach. You see him right here, 11-0, 7 KOs. He KO'd the Dams, KO Rob Brandt. Ain't nothing too spectacular on here, but you know what I'm saying? He pretty, people say he never went 12 neither. So people saying he pretty good. But the thing about it is, there's no money in it. That's the thing about it. There's no money in fighting Zenobik right now. So it's the same thing with people, pretty much people saying with with Terrence Crawford right now. The money don't add up. But he high risk, so it ain't that he the greatest fighter of all. Because I seen him fight before. He's solid. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Spectacular at all. I mean, I don't want to say too spectacular. He can punch, but it ain't too much. Everything there. But I heard they really close, bro. I can't really put a number on it. They really close to closing this fight, bro. It was either this. It was either Jaime, excuse me, either Charlo and Adames or Jaime. You know what I'm saying? And Charlo, his backup plan was Adames. Then I think they was gonna fall into a Caleb Plant fight. That was the rumor. They was gonna fall into a Caleb Plant fight after I guess his last fight at 60. I heard they wanted to go right into it, but to me, I never really thought that made any sense to roll right into that fight. Let Plant get a win, let him get some promo. You know what I'm saying? Then you come back and let him get a win or two, and then you come back and fight him. So I heard Charlo's having problems making 60. So I don't know if that was propaganda or not. But right now Jaime could be crossing the street to Showtime, and it just shows you the myth. The streets are a myth in boxing. If they want to fight to get made, they want to fight to get made. And we know Jaime ain't crossing the street if the money ain't right. If Golden Boy ain't getting their bag ain't right. If Zafner bag ain't right. If the zone bag ain't right. Even if he don't have a network deal with the zone. If the bag ain't right, bro, everybody got to eat. I will say that. Everybody have to eat. I know the exact split damn near to the T, but I'm not going to say none of that. But Al Heyman did give him a fair split off the rip, though. I will say that Al Heyman did give him a fair split off the rip, man. When Al want to find the money, he can find the money. Now this ain't to the point. I can't say on the exact number that they getting, bro. So I don't know exactly what they getting, but it ain't. I'm pretty sure it ain't the money that Crawford and Spence looking for. Before we get people in here saying, we couldn't find money for Crawford, we can find money. I'm pretty sure the money isn't the same, bro. So I will say that I'm pretty sure the money it's not the same. So I mean, we can't say that. We can't say that. We pretty sure that's but I'm pretty sure I heard they paying pretty good. Her Al Heyman paying pretty good, bro. So we gotta kind of wait and see. But yeah, I heard this fight more likely June. The article said June or July. I heard this fight more likely June. But the thing about it being in June, Tank Davis fighting pay-per-view in June, they saying. So all this can be fluid though. All this is fluid. So anything can change. Anything people gonna think Charlo's sweet after his performance versus Montiel. That's what people think. Like he a sweet lick, but I heard the rumor they were meant to look bad they was trying to look bad on purpose to lure Canelo in. Who knows? They lure Jaime in. It's the next best thing. Jaime being a good little a good fan base, and also too, they was trying to sign Jaime the same time they was trying to sign Triple G. Remember, they've been trying to sign Jaime. So, like I said before, I think I favor Charlo in this fight. But like I said, I was like, man, after I see Charlo and Montiel, I was like, man, Jaime should just go ahead and fight him, bro. Just you go to the body, got good conditioning. This lion at 60 is on the trajectory to the down low. No, the down slope, but the Derbychenko might be his pinnacle that might be his pinnacle fight at this weight division. Anytime you got a dude that's struggling to make weight, activity, and then on top of this, he got a case that's hanging over his head. It's the perfect time for Jaime to take the fight. And you're gonna be fighting on the West Coast. They saying even they're gonna be staying on the West, either LA or Vegas. Then you start touching his body, bro. I mean, you ain't gonna be able to if he don't beat Charlo right now, you never beat him. Now at 160 because he on his way out. I heard Al gonna make Earl move up. Charlo move, Jermall move up, then Jermall move up. What do you call them? The Three Musketeers, Jermall called him in an interview with Brian Custer the other day. So, like I said before, it's interesting, bro. Very interesting fight, bro. I'll buy it. I don't even think about going to it, bro. But they got 2 pay-per-views in June. So if this deal closed, I heard it could be closed. It could be closed really, really soon and be announced. I don't know when. I don't know if they're gonna announce when they close it, but you think about it. You go pay-per-view in January, Ortiz Martin. pay-per-view in February, Thurman and Barrios. A pay-per-view in April with Spence and Ugas. A pay-per-view the following week was Dillian White and Tyson Fury. A pay-per-view 2 weeks after that, Canelo and Bivol. That's 5 right there. Then you talking about Tank coming back, what they say, June 4th? Tank and Rolly, June 4th. And they said, there was a rumor going around saying they never made a profit off of Tank pay-per-views. Yep, June 4th. June 4th, that makes 6. You talking about another one in June or July, and Jaime or Charlo, that's like 7 pay-per-views in the first half of the month, first half of the year. That's crazy. I'm surprised Charlo ain't trying to push this for going to Houston, though. Man, less travel for Jaime fans, too, coming across the border. So that's like 7 pay-per-views in 6 months, possibly. And Lord knows, like, we got a hell of a May, bro. You know, you got Canelo, Bivol, May 7th. Then the following week, Jermall Charlo Castano's rematch. Then the following week after that, the May 21st is David Lemieux and David Benavidez. So we don't even know what ESPN got cooking and what the Zone got cooking, bro. Really. So boxing gonna start to heat up. It had a slow start, but historically it used to be a slow start. You know, it used to be a slow start. Like I didn't really pick up to like after St. Patrick's Day, like April. So yeah, it used to be a slow start. You know, some you know in the recent years they really started to pick up boxing. So, but yeah, man, this fight I can tell you it's gonna be on the West Coast. Heard the money. Obviously the money right. If this dude crossing the street, man, the money right. That's what I can say. If this dude crossing the street, man, the money is right. So I mean, he didn't get Canelo, but you know, he got the next best thing. Can't get mad at it, bro. He got another fight that Demetrius Andrade couldn't get. I know Herb was telling me that Deuce was saying on Twitter that he was fighting Lara. I hadn't heard that. You know, him and Lara don't have the same trainer no more. Even Jermall, none of them had the same trainer no more. Lara used to talk junk. That would have been a natural progression, but yeah, that would have been a natural progression for him to fight Lara. But you know that's a lot of risk right there too. Lara, he getting older, but you know then he don't have a name like the name like that. So I mean, like I said before, Lara fight, make that nigga move to 68. I make that nigga move to 68. But yeah, it was they were saying Lara heard a lot of just different rumors, but like I said, this made too much sense. Too much sense, bro, for both fighters, bro. Like, man, if you Jaime really want to take a high risk, low reward fight, if you Charlo, I mean, you really want to take a high risk, low reward fight with the Diamonds, even though most people feel like you win, but we seen the Jana big fight and you look trash. I mean, the Montiel fight and you look trash. So you're so messed up, Demetrius Andrade, bro. Now, I mean, he can't even get a fight, bro. That's terrible, bro. Demetrius Andrade, somebody they make Jaime and Charlo, but they can't make Jaime and Andrade. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on the same side street, and they can't make Charlo or Andrade. So Andrade got to be looking like, bro, when he just moved, like Jermall said in the interview. I can't agree with a lot what he said in the interview. We was clowning him a little bit. That's it would be funny. But I gotta agree with a lot what he said in the interview, bro. Andrade made a lot of bad business decisions, bro. Andre Ward did too. And it affected Andre Ward's career. And it affected Andre Ward's career, bro. So, I mean, you ain't the only one, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Check out the Box Room playlist. Check out the Middleweight playlist. Hit the link tree, link in the description. Take you everywhere I'm producing content or I'm on social media, from Twitch to Twitter and the whole nine. Other than that, want to make a financial donation, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. I said that already. PayPal link description. Appreciate the love, support. But let me know what you girls think about, girls and guys think about, this potential fight.